And I want you here with me from tonight until the end of time. You should know where I go. Always on my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Baby, you're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. Wanna have you near me. I wanna have you hear me say it. No one needs you more than I need you. And I know, yes I know that it's plain to see. So in love when we're together. Now I know that I need you here with me from tonight until the end of time. You should know, everywhere I go, always on my mind, my heart, in my soul. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. Wanna have you near me. I wanna have you hear me say it. No one needs you more than I. No one needs you more than Wanna have you near me. I wanna have you hear me say it. No one needs you more than I need you. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. When you love somebody till the end of time. When you love somebody, always on my mind. No one needs you more than I. When you love somebody till the end of time. When you love somebody, always on my mind. No one needs you more than I. When you love somebody till the end of Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. People dancing, man selling ice cream, singing Italian songs. I searched to find the love within. Another day in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. passes by. I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy to have a girl like her. It's truly a dream come true. Out of all the fellas in the world, she belongs to me. But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Soon we'll be married and raise a family. A cozy little home out in the country with 2 children, maybe 3. I tell you, I can't visualize it all. This couldn't be a dream, or too real it all seems. But it was just my imagination once again running away with me. Tell me if it's just my
It's all about you.
LA's fine sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm Tree Road, rent so low, don't you know? But I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one
Well.
all night.
Well, I'm here. Doing all kinds of things here, getting myself situated, getting my bearings. You know, when you, it is funny, you know, that sometimes you seem to just get out of practice, just like that. You've been out of the studio for a few days, and all of a sudden you come back in and everything just don't feel the same. You know, you don't feel everything don't feel the same. You know, it feels different, and it's like you have to be adjusting and readjusting, and you can't believe the same studio you've been operating in for all these years. All of a sudden, you know, everything feels strange, and it's like I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to get started, I'm trying to get situated, and nothing seems to be going the way I want it, and the chair don't feel right, the microphone don't feel like it is the right place, the computers don't feel like they're in the right place, the lighting don't seem to correct. I mean, like, nothing seems alright. The camera is not, I don't know. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe everything is alright and it's just me going crazy. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? You think it's me?
Feeling is laid.
Oh, Lord have mercy. But anyway, be there. Be there again, you know? Another Thursday. Giving God thanks and praise. It's a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. My name is Chris Whilby, the Jamaican boy. Born and raised in St. Thomas, Jamaica, York District, to be exact, yeah.
It's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't
Migrated to the United States of America. The United States of the America, yeah. Over 2 decades ago, yeah. A long time there, man. Long time there.
and no one heard at all.
But somehow, we still keep it a connection, you know? That's what I'm saying. No way no better than you, not true? So you can take me out of Jamaica.
Said I,
You can't take Jamaica out of me. So me say.
and I
Me nah stop say so.
stand, I can't even
This is the show, the international show with a Jamaican vibe.
leaving me lonely still.
Gonna be with you for the next couple of hours. Here's hoping we're gonna inform you, we're gonna uplift you
Dream of being
while we entertain you. This is how we do it on a Thursday.
one.
Broadcasting live on the Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. That's CaribbeanVibesRadio.com.
Few other changes.
Streaming to Fit FM 96.7 down there in Jamaica, Trelawney Big Station. And of course, New York City, Linkage Radio.
That's deep
I
inside.
want to say good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to everybody.
Let me go.
Later on in the program, of course, we are going to have the hot topic of the evening. The hot topic is back. Just like I am back.
Sound of being alone.
And what are we talking about this evening in the hot topic? What are we talking about? We're going to talk about that later on. We're going to talk about that later on in the program. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do I have... since the last time I was here, because I must apologize to the listeners for not showing up for the past couple of weeks, and we've had some repeat broadcasts going, because how it is, you have to keep the program going. So we've had a few repeat shows. The hurricane was down there in Jamaica. The hurricane hit Jamaica, and as such, we couldn't broadcast to Fit FM. That broadcast could not have gone through one of the evening because they were without power. Yeah, so you know how that is. So, but I must apologize. I have not been in studio for any of the broadcasts. Yeah, I took a few days off out of the studio. I had some personal things to deal with, and sometimes a little bit of rest, is important. So yeah, I took a few days off from the studio and kind of, relax my brain a little bit. But I'm back. I am back. And so this evening we are going to be giving you hey, since I have been out, we had a hurricane. We had Donald Trump getting shot. And now we have Joe Biden preparing to exit the race. That's what my sources are telling me. That they have been reliably informed that Joe Biden is contemplating leaving the race and not running for re-election. So if you have not heard it anywhere else, it's breaking news right here, right now on this station. So Joe Biden is contemplating dropping out of the race. That's what my sources are saying. So we will keep it posted. We'll keep you posted in that regard. But you notice, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump is leading in the polls. And you notice we don't hear anything about fake polls. You notice we don't hear anything about fake polls this year because he's been consistently leading. But I bet you, if Joe Biden or any other candidate take over and overtake him, all of a sudden you're going to hear fake news, fake polls, fake. Because the only time something is real, is when Donald Trump, it is benefiting Donald Trump. If it's not benefiting him, it's not real. Oh boy. But anyway, we are about to get the show on the road, and we are going to be playing some love songs and soul music of yesteryear. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me get the show on the road. We're gonna play. Let me see here. It's a continuation of the Temptations. Good evening to you and you and you and you. Welcome, 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 everybody.
Every night on my knees I pray, dear Lord, hear my plea. Don't ever let another take her love from me, or I will surely die. Heavenly, when her arms enfold me, I hear a tender rhapsody. But in reality, she doesn't even know me. Just my imagination. Once again, running away with me. Oh, I'll tell you it was just my imagination. Running away with me. I never knew that I can't forget her. Just my imagination. Running away with me. Just my imagination.
Come here, baby. Mary, I love you. Do it, baby.
Mary Jane. Mary Jane. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing. And when I'm feeling low, she comes as no surprise. Turns me on with her love. No one's gonna find us. We'll leave the world behind us. When I make love to you tonight, I celebrate my love for you and hope that deep inside you'll feel it too. Tonight, our spirits will be climbing to a sky with diamonds. When I make love to you tonight, I celebrate my love for you, and that midnight sun is gonna come shining through. Tonight, there'll be no distance between us. What I want most to do is to get close to you tonight. Tonight, I celebrate my love for you, and soon this old world will seem brand new. Tonight, we will both discover our friends turn into lovers. When I make love to you tonight, I celebrate my love for you, and that midnight sun is gonna come shining through. Tonight, there'll be no distance between us. What I want most to do is to get close to you tonight. I celebrate my love for you tonight. You know our love was meant to be the kind of love to last forever. And I want you here with me from tonight until the end of time. You should know everywhere I go, always on my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Baby, you're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring wouldn't matter if we didn't stay together. And if it was over, maybe it was for the better. I was thinking I'd be alright till I thought it all through. Now I know that I ain't really living if I have to live without you. I don't wanna live without your love. I don't wanna face the night alone. I can never make it through my life if I had to make it on my own. I don't wanna love nobody else. I don't wanna find somebody new. I don't wanna live without your love. I just wanna live my life with you, with you. Guess I had to go away. So much I had to go through. Guess I had to lose you. Realize how much I love you. Can we make the fire burn again? Burn a little stronger. 'Cause I feel alone and baby I can't be alone now any longer. I don't wanna live without your love. I don't wanna face the night alone. I can never make it through my life if I had to make it on my own. I don't wanna love nobody else. I don't wanna find somebody new. I don't wanna live without your love. I just wanna live my life with you.
Wow, wow, wow. I tell you. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Sister Jackie, what's going on? Sister Patricia, Sister Yvette, how are you? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Yeah, we're playing some love songs this evening. Soul music and love songs of yesteryear. It's a beautiful thing. It is indeed a wonderful thing. Wow. My. I don't want to live without your love. This one here is from Teddy B. Teddy Brendergast.
Oh,
I can't live without you.
can't live without you.
So we move from Chicago.
See, I'm smiling
I don't
on
want to live without your love.
while I'm
So Teddy P.
inside
I can't live without you.
without your love.
Don't forget that the hot topic is coming up shortly.
Tonight, you're the reason
The hot topic is on the way.
oh, just because of some
And this evening, it is no less controversial than any other evening. Good evening to you, Sister Camille. Good to see you.
without your love, foolishly I suffer.
My.
Pain
Don't forget to log on every day. It's right about now we're on CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. That is www.CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. It's Caribbean with a K, V-I-B-E-Z.
Love that love
As they say it down there in Jamaica, V-I-B-E-Z.
much to me. I can't go it alone. This world
In the meantime, in between time,
is so long. So pack it up, baby. Get it together and start all over.
listen to this.
I don't want to live without your love. While I'm smiling on the outside, I'm just crying on the inside, facing the world without your love. See, I'm fighting sleepless nights. Tears have washed all hope from sight. Oh, wouldn't it be so right if I had you right here with me tonight? If you only reach out your hand and save a heartbroken man, I can't live.
They say it's raining. It's raining somewhere, right? Is it raining in Georgia?
Over and by my suit.
My.
Try
I'm in the kind of mood. I'm in the kind of mood this evening. You know that kind of mood, right? Mm-mm-mm.
rain falling. Seems I hear your voice calling. It's alright. A rainy night in Georgia. Hoovering by my suitcase, trying to find a warm place to spend the night. Heavy rain falling.
Yeah,
Seems
from the hearts of the Caribbean into North America. Yeah, this is Tal Magilla representing for Chris Whilby on KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio.
a rainy night in Georgia. It seems like raining all over
This is Simone Murray, Director of Unite Jamaica People, and you are listening to The Chris Whilby Show.
Neon signs are flashing, taxi cabs and buses passing through the night. A distant
Easy now, Lady D.
seems to play a
What a go on, my friend.
into the night.
Everything cook and curry.
A rainy night,
Rainy night in Georgia.
such a rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe it's raining all over the world. I feel like it's raining all over the world. How many
Oh, Lord have mercy, Lady D. Are your birthday? Oh, my word.
sing?
Oh, my word.
Matter how you look at it or think of it,
Then we have to go celebrate. We have to go celebrate Lady D birthday.
and you just got
That I never know. It's ladies and gentlemen, it's Lady D's born day today. So happy born day, Lady D.
I find me a place in a boxcar, so I take
It was a day like this,
to pass.
around about 21 years ago, somewhere
Late at night, it's
down there in Jamaica,
Your picture to my chest.
Was it up in Spanish though, Lady D? Lady D's mother was in labor. What has up me? She had no idea the impact you would have had on society. Eh?
I feel it's raining all over the world.
The impact you would have had in so many lives. I tell you.
Oh, have you ever been lonely, people, and you feel that it was raining all over this man's world? You're talking about raining over the world.
It's raining all over the world, I tell you. Oh boy, I tell you. What a song.
Sitting here eating my heart out, waiting for some lover to come. Dialed about 1,000 numbers.
She said it was Kingston Jubilee.
Almost rang the phone off the wall.
It wasn't Spain Town.
Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight.
It wasn't Spanish Town at all.
Baby, this evening. Gotta have some hot stuff, gotta have some love tonight. I need hot stuff. I want some hot stuff. I need hot
And now, ladies and gentlemen, when you hear that sound, you know what time it is. It is time. Roll the drum, everybody. Roll up. It is time for 3 cheers, everybody. Time for the hot topic. It is hot. It is always blazing. If you have a hot topic, if you have a burning topic, don't hesitate to send it to us at info@caribbeanvibesradio.com. That is info at Caribbean with a K, Caribbean Vibes, VIBEZ radio.com. The hot topic brought to you by CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. What are we talking about this evening, my friends? What are we talking about? Let us dive into the hot topic. As we say happy birthday to Lady D Denise Gomez. Happy birthday, Lady D. Happy birthday. I'll go play something nice for you, yeah? Stand by.
Here eating my heart out, waiting for some lover to come. Dialed about 1,000 numbers lately, almost rang the phone off the wall. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight. I want some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Gotta have some hot stuff, gotta have some love tonight. I need hot stuff. I want some hot stuff. I need hot stuff. Sitting here eating my heart out, waiting for some lover to come.
Tonight's hot topic.
About 1,000 numbers
The tagline: my wife told me she's pregnant, but she doesn't know I have actually had a vasectomy. My wife told me she is pregnant, but she doesn't know I've actually had a vasectomy. My. What's going on here? When trust is broken in a marriage, it can cause intense emotional and psychological distress, leading to feelings of pain, doubt, and deep confusion. That's why people are reaching out, because they want answers. Sometimes they can't figure it out themselves, and so they turn to us, the internet, because we are psychologists, we're psychiatrists, we're doctors, lawyers, and some of us are thieves. But we figure it out one way or the other. And so when people have problems, they turn to us for solutions. And so tonight, we are going to try to find a solution to this here problem. Let's see if we can find a solution to this problem. This gentleman, he said, hey, my wife and I, we had a deal. We had a little deal. You said here that I'm 37, my wife is 30. I've been married for 3 years, and generally, we have a good relationship. Before we got married, we agreed to remain child-free. However, after our wedding, she changed her mind and insisted on having a baby. Despite my reminders of our agreement, she continued to insist. She continued to insist. I still strongly believed that I didn't want children. So, to avoid unwanted drama, I secretly had a vasectomy last year. I didn't tell her, oh boy, because I felt justified since she had broken our initial agreement. A few months after my vasectomy, she came to me and proudly said, I want you ladies and gentlemen to listen to the story and follow it carefully. A few months after my vasectomy, she came to me and proudly said she was pregnant. Woohoo! We are pregnant, even though I don't want any children. I was absolutely shocked and accused her of cheating, still without revealing my vasectomy. She thought my accusations were baseless and that I was losing my mind because I had been against having babies. Anyway, I insisted on a DNA test during her pregnancy, leaving her no choice but to agree. The big shock was when the results came out. It turned out the baby is mine, indicating that my vasectomy might not have been successful. You think? My question is, who is wrong in this situation? Even though I did not want children, I now have no choice. I feel as if I was ambushed. She is over the moon happy, and I'm feeling betrayed. Was I wrong for not telling her about the vasectomy? Should I now tell her? I feel like it's all her fault. Am I wrong? What is your take? That is it, ladies and gentlemen. What is your take on the matter? 774-408-8860. 774-408-8860. Give me a call. Let me know what's your take. 774-408-8860. WhatsApp line 508-762-7621. Send me your voice notes. Give me a call. Email me at info@caribbeanvibesradio.com. info@caribbeanvibesradio.com. Oh boy, I tell you, this one here is right off the bat, let me give my take on the matter. I normally don't try to influence the callers or the listeners because I want people to make up their own minds. And I don't want it to follow Chris Whilby. So I normally keep my mouth shut. But this one here, I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to give my opinion. Let the chips fall where they may. So, people go into relationships, right? And one of the reasons why we have breakdown in relationships is because people tend to change after they are in the relationship. People become selfish. You start off the relationship as a couple, making decisions as a couple. You decide on things as a couple. However, sometimes people change and people start looking out for themselves. And one of the things I want to say is that when you are married, you cannot talk about you, because that is where the relationship start to go down. That is where you start to have breakdown in the relationship, because anything that you do in the relationship is going to affect the other person. So you don't even belong to you. Yeah, I said it. Your body don't even belong to you anymore. Once you become a couple, it belongs to both of you. So anything you're going to do, you must discuss it, talk about it, and come to a decision. At the end of the day, it's your body. God gave it to you, and you're probably going to do what you want to do anyway. But to every action, there is a reaction. And there are consequences to every action. So if you love your spouse, and if you want your relationship to work, and if you respect and care about your spouse, you will respect their opinion. This lady and this gentleman entered into a relationship, both of them agreeing that none of them wanted children. Now, what you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, is that having children, some people don't realize that it is a huge responsibility. It is a life-changing event. It is a life-altering responsibility. And people ought not to go into these things lightly. Because at the end of the day, most of the time, the people who end up suffering are the children. Not the mama who wanted the picnic, not the papa who never want the picnic, but the picnic themselves. Sometimes when we're making decisions, we tend to forget that. When we are having children, we tend to forget that these are human beings we are bringing into this world. And a lot of times, we bring these individuals into this world, and guess what? We bring them in less than ideal situations and circumstances. So I believe the lady was kind of wrong. And I'm going to elaborate on that later on. But in the meantime, you can give me a call. What's your take on the matter? info@caribbeanvibesradio.com or 508-762-7621 for the WhatsApp line. 774-408-8860 for the live studio line. Give me a shout out. What's your take on the matter, people? What's your take on the matter? What is your take? 774-408-8860. She changed her mind. He was wrong, in my opinion, for not telling her about the vasectomy. But she also was wrong for wanting to give him a child that he said he did not want. He said he did not want the child. But yet she went and got pregnant. I know, it's both of them. But he did not. He specifically said that when he started the relationship, I don't want to have children. She changed her mind. He did not. And he said it, that, hey, listen, I stated that I did not want this. But she still wanted to convince him to have a child. Anyway, what's your take? Let me know.
Every time I think of all the times I did you wrong, goes my mind, goes my mind. I never wanted you to leave.
774 408 8860. 774-408-8860. The number is right there on the screen, Sister Pat. Right above my head. Right, up there. Where? Up there, right up there. Up there, yeah, up there. I'm trying to find that. Yeah. Or maybe I should use. Which one? This one is closer to it, right? I tell you. Hello, good evening. You are live on the radio. What's your day?
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I am good, thank you. I am just have my 2 cents here. I believe that the wife and the husband, both of them are wrong, as far as I'm concerned. She went back on her word, and she went on. She wanted a child after they agreed not to have one. She should have discussed that with her husband and see if the two of them can come to an agreement and have a child, instead of she went behind his back and decided that she wants a child. And she cannot give herself a child. So she should have talked to her husband and make sure that both of them agree to have that baby. When he went and did that surgery, he didn't know that she was planning on having a baby. And he went and did it and didn't say anything to her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's when she says she's pregnant. When she says she's pregnant, he already done the surgery,
Mm-hmm.
right? So he should have discussed it with her as well. Say, both of us, we agree we don't want a child, so this is what I'm going to do just to prevent us from having one.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he went behind her back and did it.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, both of them are wrong, and they need to have better communication in their relationship. And because he doesn't want a child, she wants. So the child have a mother that is happy for him or her, and a father that really don't give a rat.
Mm-hmm.
That is not fair for the child. The child need to have two loving parents that is going to love and care for that child. So they need better communication in their relationship, and whatever decision they're going to make, they talk it over with each other before they go ahead and do it.
So you think the relationship can
my
be
take.
saved?
It can be, but it all depends, because it seems like the husband really, really doesn't want a child.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, it can be that he really doesn't like children. It can be that he really doesn't want to be bothered,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe financially, he really doesn't want that responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And force him into it can really put a strain on the relationship. As well as, he can, really hate that child, just don't want to be with the child, don't want to be around the child, and that can break their relationship up. But, you would hope and pray that, the child is born and he loved the child and decide to stay, even though he didn't want the child to begin with. So I believe that the relationship can be saved.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about it, and he decide that, okay, let's see if it's going to work.
Okay.
And if it works, but both of them are wrong. I don't think anyone is more right than the other, or more wrong than the other. And that's my 2 cents.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. You can... hello. Good evening.
Good evening, Chris. How are you?
Hi. Good evening, Sister Pat. How are you? I'm all right.
I am good. I'm good. Thank you. Yes, I saw the topic from earlier today, and I did say what a mix-up story.
A mix-up is true. Mix-up is
A
right.
really mix-up on Blender.
Mm-hmm.
First, I must say the big C, communication. It's a big problem here in this relationship. Husband, his message was very, very clear.
Mm-hmm.
The wife, in the beginning, was also very clear. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately for her, she got pregnant. Unfortunately for him, he still don't want to have a child. And it doesn't make sense to bring a child wherein you have one parent want the child and the other doesn't. On the flip side of the coin also, he is wrong for not telling her about the vasectomy. So he clearly hid pertinent information from her. I guess it's like playing tic-tac-toe, just as how she hid that information from him. She wanted to have a child when she changed her mind. But this relationship is going to need a whole lot of work, because if this man clearly states he doesn't want to have a child, who knows, maybe, after the child is born, he can have a change of heart. He needs to specify why he doesn't want children, and so the wife can have a clear understanding
But that has
because
that has gone
it's
through the gate already, Sister Pat, because the baby.
I know,
Yeah, I mean
the baby
already,
coming,
that
the
ship has
baby
already
coming.
sailed. I mean, the baby's on
So
the
the
way.
ship is already
Yeah,
sailing. The
so
ship is already sailing. Yes.
they just have to deal
So
with it.
now, yeah, he know when the baby come, he gonna have to state why he don't want the child. Why he was so adamant about her getting pregnant. There is a problem right there. It's either he's hiding something. He should have been very forthright and clear.
Well,
Just
I
saying I
think
don't want a child
I
is
don't
one
know.
thing.
We don't know the whole circumstances
We
and the
don't
whole
know. No,
discussion.
we don't.
What we do know is that both of them decided before they got
The
married
marriage.
that they
That they
did
didn't
not
want
want
any
children,
children.
right? And after they got married, the wife suddenly changed her mind. The fact is that he never changed his mind.
His
So he
mind, that's
never
right.
wanted children. He was very clear about that. He didn't want children. She changed her mind. She approached him. She said, "Hey, whatever." He said, "No, I don't want children." But she was insisting. And that is why he went and did the vasectomy, because he was like, you know what? I now get trapped in this. So me, I gonna make sure so me cut that thing. Unfortunately, it wasn't
It didn't
successful.
work.
Right.
It
So
did not work.
he,
So
he
now the big laugh is on him. The biggest laugh
yeah,
is on him.
yeah,
He
because
tried
now,
to fix it,
right,
but it just did not work.
exactly.
So they both deceive each other. Now,
Exactly,
on the
exactly my
flip side
point.
of the coin, let's say, um, he did not have the access to me, and she still become pregnant. You know, he could say she went out there and had an extramarital affair.
But that's what he
Because
said. That's what he
eventually
said.
that's what it would have looked like.
Yeah, but that's what he said initially. He
Yes,
accused her of
yes.
cheating, and she was very upset that he accused her of cheating. And she, when they went and did the DNA, he found out that, hey, it's really his
He
child.
got the shock of his life.
Yeah.
He got the shock of his
Because he,
life.
remember,
So-
he was coming at it from the point that he knew that he could not have gotten her pregnant, because that was in his mind. Because, oh no, you ain't coming, you ain't giving me this one, because it's not my. So he got the shock of his life.
So what he gonna have to do now? He gonna have to go sue the doctor who did that procedure. Because listen, doctor, you promised me a vasectomy. I wouldn't be able to get a woman pregnant. Now I have a woman who says she's pregnant. What are you going to do here?
I don't think any one of these things are 100%. The doctors always leave a little wriggle room. Because even if they tell you that it's 99.9%, it's still not 100%. So that 0.1%. Somewhere.
Mr. Chris,
It is that little,
all
that leeway that they
all
leave
it
there.
takes is a little trickle. All
Yes,
it takes is a
and that's
little
what the
trickle.
doctor.
Just a
That's
little
why.
trickle.
Yeah, the doctors will tell you. They're gonna cover they're
And,
gonna cover themselves. So
And there are millions of sperm trying to meet up with that one egg. Have you ever seen the conception of life?
yes.
Millions of sperm. And what God has put in place. So you see, they have a lot of work to do. This year married, I don't know. Because to have a child in a relationship that you are not prepared for, that you don't want, don't wait until when the child come, you say you're going to force the man to love the child. Or the child is going to keep the relationship together. That's not how it works. But I wish them luck. I wish them well. And I hope they can repair the irreparable damage that has been done, both of them. Now that the information is out there, I'm sure if the wife is listening, she will now hear that the man, her husband, went and had a vasectomy, leaving her open to the possibility that, anyone could be the father of her child.
Yeah. All right, Sister
So,
Pat. Appreciate the call as
that's
usual.
my 2 cents on the story, okay?
Thank you very
All
much.
right,
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
One way you can look at it, ladies and gentlemen, is that the woman was deceptive, because I was thinking about the whole topic today, and I was looking at it from different angles. And we all know that the man, it is obvious that the man was wrong for not telling her and or being more forthright, that, hey, listen, we're not doing this. I'm not having a baby. But the fact of the matter, and what I want you to listen and understand, is that they were still together. Both of them were pulling in 2 different directions. They got together having the same understanding. None of us will have a child. We don't want children. That was the agreement when they met, when they decided that they were going to get married. That is probably why the man married her in the first place. You have to think about that, That's probably if he had known she was going to have a change of heart, he would not have married her. So she married him under false pretense. Yes, she may have legitimately changed her mind, but we don't know that for a fact. So we can also look at it from that angle that, hey, listen, she tricked him because she wanted to marry him. And even after she got married and she changed her mind, quote unquote, and decided that she wanted to now have a child, she still stayed in the relationship. He was adamant even after that he did not want a child. She still stayed. And she got pregnant. And she was happy when she got pregnant, knowing that he did not want a child. Think about that. Isn't that deceptive? She went and got pregnant knowing that he did not want a child. If she felt so strongly about having a child, knowing that he did not want a child, she should have said to him, listen, I have had a change of mind. I know that you don't want children. I want children. I am going to find somebody who wants children. Let us divorce. So she was deceptive. She didn't want to get out of the marriage. And he didn't want to get out of the marriage either. Because he could have also said, hey, listen, I don't want children and you want children. So guess what? I am out. You go find somebody who can give you children, because I don't want anything to do with that. But he wanted the marriage. He wanted her, but he didn't want children. She wanted the marriage. She wanted him, but she wanted children. It's as plain as that. Both of them were not thinking about each other anymore. They were thinking about themselves. They got very selfish, and that is why relationships break down. That is my take. 774-408-8860. 774-408-8860. Give me a call. WhatsApp line 508-762-7621.
the second time around. Since you came in my life, everything's nice. I'm floating on a cloud. You've been more than a lover. You've been my friend. And with you by my side, I know that I can win. Yeah. It feels just like the very first time. Girl, you know you blow my mind. Hey, again. Yeah, yeah. Girl, you've got something special. It makes me smile whenever I'm with you.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the WhatsApp line. We have a few messages to go through, so let's run to the WhatsApp line, and then once we get this out the way, we're gonna run to the written responses. All right. Who is on my line?
Janelle.
Everything's nice, floating on a cloud. You've been more than a lover. You are my friend, and with you by my side, I know that I can win. Yeah, it feels just like the very first time. Girl, you know you blow my mind. Again.
Good night, everyone. All right. So this hot topic tonight, I think it was an interesting one. I want to say that my thoughts on this is that they were both wrong. Both of them are wrong. I think that you guys, he entered a marriage believing that, hey, they would never have children, things like that. Changing it on him last minute after getting married when he's now committed to you is terrible. That's not the way to do that. You
My
can't.
point exactly.
You had an agreement. We don't want kids.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't want kids. You don't want kids. We're never gonna want kids.
That is
I'm never
exactly
gonna
my
want
point.
kids.
Yep.
You can't force him to then want to have a child, and then that's how children become abused
All right.
or resented
There you go.
in families because one parent wanted a child and another didn't. So it's just not something to force somebody into. And then for him to secretly go ahead and have a vasectomy without telling her, that's also not okay. That's something that you're supposed to talk to your spouse about, and you guys are supposed to
Agree.
work through and things like that. So they're both doing things that are betraying the other, basically. And now he went ahead, obviously, and had unsafe sex because he thought, okay, I had a vasectomy, so I'm great, I'm fine. And now the baby's coming. The baby's coming. And this baby didn't ask to be in the world. They're bringing it into the world, right? So I do think that as far as betrayal goes, they both betrayed each other.
Yeah.
And they're both wrong for how they went about this particular situation and how to handle it. I don't think that it's a blame game situation. I think that they both need to take responsibility and accountability for their actions within this process because they were both wrong about how this was handled.
I agree.
So that's my take on the hot topic tonight. Thank you for having me.
All right. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I must say that I agree with that voice message entirely, totally, because that is how children get abused. That part of it, because people are just selfish. With they get children because they want to satisfy this hunger or this craving. So they're not thinking about the children most of the time. All of a sudden she wants children. Oh, we never wanted it. And then she want, and she want, and she want. And she was willing to have a child with a man that did not want children. That's how selfish we are as human beings. And I'm not putting myself on any high horse, So I don't want anybody to think that Chris is acting like, he's all that, and a bag of chips. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because I am flawed too. I'm a flawed human being. I am saying that we need to begin to do better. We need to educate the next generation, because a lot of us make these mistakes. We made a lot of these mistakes when we were in our time. And now that we are here, we're supposed to be educating the next generation so that they don't make the same mistakes that we are making. So I'm not here just to bash any person or whatever. We need to flesh out these things and understand it, and not just be emotional, because I know that some people are coming at this from an emotional aspect, because a lot of us like to, if it's a man, me I go take the man's side, or if it's a woman, me I go take the woman's side. We don't want to do that here. We want to listen to the facts, reason the thing out rationally, and we come to conclusions. And if we can't help this couple, at least we can help somebody else who is listening, that, hey, when you come across these situations, next time you don't deal with it in this way. Because at the end of the day, we're going to have a child coming in to this world with a big red flag, right there. One parent want the child and one don't want the child. So that alone, So when we're making these decisions, we got to be careful. We got to be careful,
Don't ever take your love from me, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Feels like love for the very first time. Here I go again. Girl, you know you blow my mind. Here I go again. Girl, I'm falling, 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 falling. Here I go again. When I wake up in the morning time, here I go again. Feels like love for the very
who else is on my line? Who else is on my line? Good evening.
To the Vibes Master and his crew. So I've just read the story, and this husband have absolutely no respect for his wife. While I understand that they had agreed before the wedding that they were not going to have any children, and then she changed her mind, I understand his frustration, and I understand that this is not something that they had agreed upon, but to actually go and get a vasectomy, something that is usually unreversible or reversible but with very little success rate, he went as far as to get a vasectomy without telling his wife, something life-altering, one. And then two, the audacity to ask the question, who is wrong in this situation? Even though I did not want children, I now have no choice. No, you don't have a choice. One, because you had a vasectomy. And two, you had unprotected sex with your wife because you somehow thought you were vindicated for going behind her back and having a vasectomy. So, sir, I say, you know what? Tough titties. Tough titties. Just suck it up, Buttercup.
Wow. Okay, all right. Suck it up, buttercup. Can we say that word on the air? Can we say that word on the air? The T word. Oh my word, I tell you, I tell you. Lady D.
Happy birthday to you.
Lady D.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. That one goes out to Lady D, Denise Gomez. I have another one here, Lady D. I have another one for you. Ladies and gentlemen, help me wish my friend a happy birthday. She turned 21 today. Young and going strong. Lady D, Denise Gomez. Happy birthday, my friend.
Just how much
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an item of breaking news right here. We have an item of breaking news right here. Lou Dobbs, the longtime business news anchor who became one of Donald Trump's most vocal supporters in the media, died on Thursday. He was 78. It's with a heavy heart that we announce the passing of the great Lou Dobbs. A statement posted on his official social media account said, calling him a fighter till the very end. Dobbs had a lengthy career in broadcast journalism, spending more than 2 decades at CNN, which he joined at its inception in 1980 and anchoring the program Moneyline. Dobbs left CNN in 2009 to help media mogul Rupert Murdoch launch the Fox Business Network. Lou was one of the CNN originals who helped launch and shape the network. We are saddened to hear about his passing and extend our sincere condolences to his wife, Debbie, children, and his family, a CNN spokesperson said. As Donald Trump ascended in Republican Party politics, Dobbs became one of his most ardent supporters, using his program to promote anti-immigrant rhetoric and lash out at the so-called deep state. As one of Trump's biggest boosters on television, the veteran anchor spent the latter part of his career promoting streams of misinformation and conspiracy theories on behalf of the then president. Trump regularly praised Dobbs in return, often posting clips of the show on his social media channels. Trump on Thursday praised Dobbs as a friend and truly incredible journalist, reporter, and talent. He understood the world and what was happening better than others, Trump wrote on his social media platform. Lou was unique in so many ways and loved our country. Our warmest condolences to his wonderful wife, Debbie, and family. He will be greatly missed. After the 2020 election, Dobbs used Fox Business program to repeatedly promote false conspiracy theories that the vote had been rigged by shadowy companies that flipped millions of votes from Trump to Joe Biden. These on-air comments helped spur voting technology companies Dominion Voting Systems and Smartmatic to sue Fox News for defamation. Fox News settled with Dominion last year for more than $787 million. But Smartmatic's lawsuit, which was also personally named Dobbs as a defendant, is still ongoing. After the lawsuit were filed, Fox Business canceled Dobbs' show, taking him off the air in an abrupt move announced on a Friday in February 2021. Lawyers representing Dobbs previously said in the Smartmatic case that he denies the allegation of a disinformation campaign and that he engages in opinion commentary on issues of public interest, which is his right under the U.S. Constitution. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Lou Dobbs, formerly of Fox News and CNN, has died. That was a breaking news coming across on the line right now on the Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. And now we get back to regularly scheduled programming. And we only have a few minutes left in the program, and so we're gonna go to the written responses. Stand by for that.
And I can't stop thinking about the love that you made me. And I can't get you out of my head. How in the world would I begin to let you walk right out my life and blow my heart away? And I can't stop caring about the apple of my eye. And I can't stop doing without the center of my life. And I can't get you out of my head. And I know I can't pretend that I won't die if you decide you won't see me again. If I never feel you in my arms again. If I never feel your tender kiss again. If I never hear I love you now and then again, then I shall never breathe again. And I can't stop thinking about the way my life would be. No, I can't stop thinking about how could you love me.
So we're gonna go to the written responses right about now. Let's get to it. And first out the block, we're gonna go to Camille. What is Camille saying about the situation? The hot topic we're talking about. She says this is a very selfish man. We entered into a marriage. We made decisions. Now I have changed my mind. Seeing as those things have now changed, I think a conversation should have been had where they decide how to proceed with this marriage, as we're no longer on the same page. If he wanted to have a vasectomy, that's his right, as that's his body. However, just as she came and discussed her desire to have a child, he should have been open and honest about his intentions to have that procedure, as it would affect them both. He intentionally tried to deny her newfound desire to be a mother, and it backfired. Then as a result, knowing what he did, he accused her, maybe not outrightly, of infidelity, as he thought there was no possibility of that baby being his. There are some things transparency can eliminate in our relationships, marriages, but lying or being underhanded will never work, as ultimately what's in the dark usually comes to light. Yasmin says, both are wrong. You lied about something fundamental. She didn't stick to the agreement and forced what she wanted on you. That's my point. Claudia says, you see, this is what makes me laugh. You knew she had changed her mind, yet you still continued to have unprotected sex with her without checking if your operation had worked. Karma is real. You brought this on yourself. She'll be happy with or without you. Oh boy, I tell you. Interesting. Rachel says, if that's what you both agreed, you should have had the snip before getting married. Now that's a thought. Now there is a child, so love that child with all your heart and more. Your marriage is already flawed, so I would clean cut that and focus on being parents. If I tell you. Angeline says, what a mess. If you didn't want children still after you knew she did, you should have ended the marriage. Unfortunately, your lying and hiding the fact means that now you are the one in the wrong. Oh boy. Queen says, your fault should have been honest and followed up with a doctor for a sperm analysis after surgery. Keith says, she didn't do anything wrong. Oh boy. My MEI says, what kind of marriage is this? No love, no trust. Nonsense. Oh boy, I tell you. Nayusi says, what is she wrong for? What has she done? I mean, I don't know. She not do nothing at all. She's innocent, like a lamb. Wayne says, at least she didn't cheat on you. That me I said too. At least she never cheated, not you? I just love this rhythm here now. I just love it. I love it. The unmetered taxi. Sly and Robbie. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to come to the end of the program, you know. But have you guys heard what I'm hearing? I am hearing that Joe Biden is going to exit the race. I think the Democrats are going to lose. You know, I think the Democrats are going to lose anyway. Yeah, but there's just too much mess. I think they literally gave the election to Donald Trump. When Joe Biden ran, I thought Joe Biden was going to run for one term because I knew he was old. I supported him. I think I was one of the first persons in the world, to be honest with you. I remember I did a picture. I put Joe Biden and Kamala Harris together and put it out on social media that this should be the ticket and it would be a winning ticket. And a lot of people laughed and said, what may I say? But then slowly, because remember, you know, Joe Biden was even, at one point he was out of the race and people thought he was going to lose. Went to South Carolina, and that was the end of it. But I thought that Joe Biden would have done 3 years, handed off. It would have been such a nice thing to do. It would have brought the Democratic Party together, unity. If he had done 3 years, handed off the baton, make Kamala Harris the first black woman president, and let her govern for 1 year, and then run for re-election based on her record for that 1 year, and then the vice presidency, and all her other accomplishments. Let people see her and then vote for her. I thought that was what she was going to. That would have been a brilliant move. I honestly thought that was what he was going to do. I did not expect that Sleepy Joe was going to try to run. Dementia Joe was going to try to run. Because there is absolutely no way in my mind, no way in my brilliant mind, because I have a very brilliant mind, And I do not believe that Joe Biden can effectively serve another 4 years. He just can't. He just does not have the stamina to do it. He cannot. It is impossible. And anybody tell you otherwise, they are lying. And the people who are putting him up to this nonsense, they just handed Donald Trump a huge victory. It is ridiculous and nonsensical. I don't understand it. I can't fathom it. I don't get how we reached to this place where Joe Biden is still in the race. Joe Biden cannot function. He can't walk properly. He can't talk properly. He cannot think properly. He doesn't know his left hand from his right hand. And I'm not being mean. It's just a fact. The man, the world see it, that he has dementia. I know a demented person when I see one. I know a dementia person when I see one. I used to work with dementia people. I know Joe Biden has dementia. He cannot be president of the United States. And if they don't take him out of the race pretty soon, it's going to be crushing. And I don't know who else can solve it. I mean, at this point, the only person can, because they're talking about other people, but the only logical person, practical person, is Kamala Harris. And I don't know if America is going to elect her. One, she's a woman, and two, she's black. It's a double whammy, that, you know, ladies and gentlemen. It's a double whammy going against her. She is black. She's a woman. They will vote for Joe Biden because Joe Biden, and have her on the ticket because Joe Biden is the president. She's just the vice president. They not look what they did to Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton would have been a brilliant president. I think she is the most qualified person to have ever run for president in my lifetime. Hillary Clinton. And look at what they did to her. Look at what they did to her. They destroyed her character. And a lot of people hate her. Even some Jamaicans, they hate her. And ask why they hate her. They can't give you a solid reason. None of the people who hate Hillary Clinton can give you a logical, solid reason why they hate her. They just hate her because the right wing spent more than 2 decades demonizing her and tearing her down. So she just never won the election. And the fact that she's a woman didn't help either. Kamala Harris, I don't know. I don't know. The Democratic Party and this country is in a spot of bother because Donald Trump is on his way for re-election. Let me just read a quick article here before I go. Biden decision on future is expected in coming days, and Harris is considered here apparent. Well-connected Democratic Party insiders say they expect President Biden to make a major announcement about his future soon after the Republican National Convention concludes in Milwaukee, and that congressional leaders expect that Vice President Harris will become their nominee for president if Biden drops his re-election bid. The talk among high-level Democratic strategists and donors has now turned to who is best positioned to serve as Harris's running mate. And the short list has boiled down to Senator Mark Kelly from Arizona, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, and North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper. California Governor Gavin Newsom and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer have communicated to senior party leaders that they would not be interested in serving as Harris's running mate, according to a person familiar with the candidates in the mix to join Harris atop the ticket. Biden has come under intense pressure from party leaders, including former Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, and House Democratic Leader Hakeem Jeffries, who have told the president directly that a majority of Democratic senators and large number of House members don't think he can beat former President Trump. Alums from former President Obama's 2008 and 2012 winning presidential campaigns are prepared to help Harris get her own presidential campaign operation up and running if Biden agrees to step aside, according to a source familiar with the transition plan. Democratic Party strategists say Biden has failed to reassure rattled Democratic lawmakers and donors that he'll be able to recover from his disaster debate performance and to put to rest incessant questions about his mental acuity, energy, and health. Instead, sources say Biden has become trapped in the narrative that he's too old to effectively serve another 4 years as president, and there doesn't appear to be any way to dispel it before Election Day. Congressional leaders are lukewarm on Harris as the nominee, but recognizes that her favorable rating is higher than Biden's and believe the president can help boost her numbers by campaigning for her, according to a person familiar with the leadership level discussion. Conversations are happening and they're different and stronger than they were a few weeks ago, even than a few days ago. They have intensified since Saturday, said a person familiar with discussions among congressional leaders and Democratic donors. Right now, the president is committed to being on top of the ticket and leading the whole party to victory, the source said, but added that Democrats are at a high level, are already looking ahead to what a new ticket would look like with Harris as the nominee for president. White House Senior Deputy Press Secretary Andrew Bates denied that Biden is contemplating dropping out of the race. So there you have it. All kind of mix up. Yeah, I don't see. He need to drop out though. That's my opinion. I think because I think he's gonna lose. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I have no time left now. Time done. My time done. No. Time for pack it up. Time for go. I don't know. Time to pack up and see what. Let's say pack up my little bundle and get out of here. Happy birthday again, Lady D. And everybody who tuned in. I want to say thanks to Linkage Radio and Fit FM 96.7 for taking this broadcast. I look forward to being here. Yeah, I'm kind of out of shape, I'm out of practice. I wasn't here for a few days and well, it shows, not true? Yeah, man. I have to constantly be in the studio to keep the practice going. You know what I mean? Yeah, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Lady D. What did you do for your birthday, Lady D? What did you do for your birthday? Let me see if I can connect with Lady D there. Lady D. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to pack up my bundle to get out of here. Thank you, everybody, and have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful night, and be good to yourselves and your neighbors.
One look in your eyes, and there I see just what you mean to me. Here in my heart, I believe your love is all I ever need. Holding you close through the night, I need you. I look in your eyes, and there I see what happiness really means. The love that we share makes life so sweet. Together we'll always be. This pledge of love feels so right, and ooh, I need you.
so easy. All the loving you gave me, the feelings we shared. And I still can remember how your touch was so tender. It told me you cared. We had a once in a lifetime, but I just couldn't see it until it was gone. A second once in a lifetime, maybe too much to ask, but I swear from now on, if ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll love you much better. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll hold you forever. This time will never end. Now I'm seeing clearly how I still need you near me. I still love you so. There's something between us that won't ever leave us. There's no letting go. We had a once in a lifetime, but I just didn't know it till my life fell apart. A second once in a lifetime isn't too much to ask, 'cause I swear from the heart, if ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll love you much better. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll hold you forever. This time will never end. Never end. The best of romances deserve second chances. I'll get to you somehow, 'cause I promise now, if ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll love you much better. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll hold you forever. This time will never end. It's a human style when things go wrong, when the standards are language and temptation strong, into the boundary of each married mind. Sweet deceit comes calling, and negativity lies. Cold, cold heart done by you. Some things left better, baby, just passing through. And it's not a sacrifice, just a simple word. Lift two hearts living into separate worlds, but it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice. Picture misunderstanding after the fact. Sensitivity builds every prison in the final act.
I know just how to whisper, and I know just how to cry. I know just where to find the answers, and I know just how to lie. I know just how to fake it, and I know just how to scheme. I know just when to face the truth, and then I know just when to breathe. And I know just where to touch you, and I know just to watch you bloom. I know when to pull you closer, and I know when to let you loose. And I know the night is fading, and I know the time's gonna fly. And I'm never gonna tell you everything I'm gonna tell you, but I know I'm gonna give it a try. And I know the roads to reaches, and I know the ways to fade. I know the rules, and I know how to break them, and I know it's not the name of the game. But I don't know how to leave you, and I never let you fall. And I don't know how you do it, making love out of nothing at all. 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 Hey. Every time I see all the rays of the sun are streaming through the waves in your hair, and every star's in the sky is taking aim in your eyes like a spotlight. The beating of my heart is a drum, and it's lost and it's looking for the rhythm like you. You can take the darkness from the pit of the night and turn into a big and burning endlessly bright. I've got to follow it 'cause everything I know, well, it's nothing till I give it to you. I can make the runners stumble, I can make the fire dark, and I can make every time all of the sound of the wind, so I can make all the stadiums rock. And I can make a night forever, or I can make it disappear by the dawn. And I can make every promise that has ever been made, and I can make all the demons be gone. But I'm never gonna make it without you. Do you really wanna see me crawl? And I'm never gonna make it like you do, making love out of nothing at all. 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 stuck on you. I got this feeling down deep in my soul and I just can't. Guess I'm on my way. Needed a friend in the way of it now. I guess that I'll be with you to the end. Guess I'm on my way. I might be glad to stay. I'm stuck on you. Been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come home. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. I might be glad to stay. And I know just where I'm going. Pack up my troubles and I'll throw it all away. Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. Got this feeling down deep in my soul and I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Needed a friend in the way now. I guess that I'll be with you to the end. Guess I'm on my way. I might be glad to stay.
Late in the evening, she's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, do I look alright? And I said yes, you look wonderful tonight. We go to a party and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady that's walking around with me. And then she asked me, do you feel alright? And I said yes, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes and the wonder of it go home now. I've got an aching head, so I give her the car keys, and she helps me to bed.